Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jay Clues. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Britney Spears' Britney Jean. This is the first time where I ever covered an artist on this channel and people were telling me, stay away from this album. Matter of fact, just skip it. Do not even listen to it. And I am aware that this was during her conservatorship. I am aware that there is a vocal double on here, and I am aware that she had no creative input. But I do still want to give it a fair chance, even though the comments were saying this is a horrible album. I'm still pretty open-minded, and from my most recent videos, I've been loving the music that everybody hates, and I've been not liking the music that everybody loves. Shout out to everybody that still supports me after my Femme Fatale reaction, just because I didn't like a lot of the songs on that album, yet some people really came after me, right? And I came with some constructive criticism. I didn't go too crazy. I didn't give out too much hate, just, my honest opinion. And some people rock with that, some people unsubscribed. Either way, I appreciate Britney Spears so much so that I even got this vinyl right here, which is pretty ironic to unveil one of her greatest albums on a video that a lot of people can collectively agree that is not her best album. In my personal opinion, if you're a person like Britney Spears who's been giving you classics and hits after hits, you can have a bad album or two. That's completely fine. But listen, man, I'm gonna give this album a fair shot. I don't care about the comments. My opinion is just my opinion. All you need to know is that I'm so ready for this album reaction. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please consider signing up to the Patreon. The sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content over there. You get early access to all the videos, full no-cut album reactions, and other cool shit if you want it. But hey, just you being here really means a lot to me. Now, with all that said, without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Britney Jean is not my lover. Okay, before I get into track one, I do have a list. Thanks to my Patreon members for giving me this list. Songs that are sung mostly by Britney, 50-50 Britney and Maya, and songs mostly sung by Maya, which is crazy to get off, honestly. That's how you know this conservatorship was truly about the money, because to have another person do that vocals is insane work. But anyways, track one, which is Alien. Okay. Okay, not bad. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna run it back a couple of seconds. First 50 seconds of this song, I'm fucking with it heavy. She doesn't sound like normal Britney on this, like right away. It definitely sounds like a different kind of Britney. I'm okay with that just because it sounds pretty good right now, but the production, it kind of seems like we're getting like another EDM track, which is an extension of Femme Fatale. This one sounds pretty nice, but her track ones are usually pretty fire. Like, I'm talking about bangers for track ones. Bad. It's pretty nice. I fuck with that beat so heavy. Now, again, this song is supposed to be mostly / fully sung by Britney. Again, it sounds a little bit different, but I still really like it. That beat is crazy, though. Plus, that melody choice is pretty fucking fire over this instrumental. Hey, everybody. Hands in the sky. Everybody, it go. This ain't bad, man. This is pretty good. Not alone, not alone. Not alone, not alone, not alone. But the stars. I just really love that beat. I don't know why. It just feels really nice. I feel like it's nighttime and I'm a shooting star. It go. Not a bad track, man. I actually really like that one. That was a nice track one. But again, her track ones are usually fucking bangers. So, I mean, she's gonna keep it going no matter conservatorship or not. But Alien, the song in general, was a pretty nice track. I do really love it. It was a nice instrumental to it. I feel like This song makes me feel very atmospheric and airy. So the example I gave in the middle of the song was, it's a clear night sky and I'm a shooting star. I'm in that bitch just like whoosh, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm shining bright like a diamond out there, or reflecting light like a diamond. You feel me? The layered vocals is also a really nice touch, which added to the atmospheric EDM vibe to it. Again, this is after Femme Fatale, so I'm assuming this is gonna be an extension of just the EDM era, especially at the year this album came out. But a song about feeling isolated and just kind of like misunderstood in a sense, which is also kind of pretty sad too, given the circumstances of the conservatorship. But overall, man, I really do like track 1. Like, that is definitely a track I'll go back to. Track 2 now is Work Bitch. Let me see if this one is mostly sung by Maya. Okay.
You wanna hot body? You wanna Bugatti? You wanna Maserati? You better work, bitch. You want a Lamborghini? Sit in martinis.
Yeah, that definitely does not sound like her. Now, like, I'm kind of conflicted, because like, what if the song is good? I don't stand for shit like this. You get what I'm saying? But I could definitely feel like the party vibe going on. Like, if this came out in a party, I feel like if it comes on in a party, you gotta be already like 10 shots deep a little bit.
You better work, bitch.
Oh shit.
You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. Now get to work, bitch. Now get to work, bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, that drop was pretty fire. That drop was pretty nice. Again, I do have a spot in my heart for EDM music, particularly when I'm at a festival. Regardless of how the music is, it just, when you're at a festival with a bunch of people, like tens of thousands of people, and everybody's there for the specific reason of good music, and you can just forget about your worries and your stress, like, this is an instrumental I want to hear.
You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's okay, but I think it's the instrumental that I love the most. And obviously, I wouldn't say the vocals are as good as they usually are, but it's the melody choice. So the instrumental and the melody choice, the sass in the melody, is what also kind of like aids in me liking this track.
You better work, bitch.
I mean, subject matter wise, this doesn't fit Britney at all. Like, imagine fireworks and a bunch of water splashing up. That would be crazy. You know, there's at least 5,000 shirtless, smelly people dancing to this song at a festival. I'm not gonna lie, I had to pause for a little bit because she said the word trouble. After Big Fat Bass, I'd never want to hear the word trouble or bass from her ever again.
Fingers to the sky, now they don't believe ya, but they gonna need ya. Keep it moving higher and higher. Keep it moving higher and higher and higher. Work, work out, work it 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 out.
Everybody, let's go. Let me hear you. That drop is nice. I don't give a fuck. Look, man, I don't give a fuck. That drop is pretty fire. Say what you want about that. Yes, it's not Britney Spears. And probably, would I listen to that song again? No, just out of principle, just because I fuck with Britney Spears. And again, she didn't want to do this. So at the same time, it's like, damn. A high energy club anthem. The instrumental was fire. I don't care. If you're talking about EDM music, especially for that time period that it came out, it's fire. It is what it is, right? That drop is really nice. Like, you definitely, when that drop came, there was a bunch of people with no shirt that smell like ass moving around, moving their shirts like this in the crowd at a festival. I'm telling you, right? Plus, that delivery had a lot of sass. It was very commanding. That added to like the whole kind of night party vibe that I kind of fuck with. In terms of, again, subject matter wise, you could definitely tell like Britney Spears did not write that, just because it doesn't really fit like a lot of the stuff in her catalog. So I'm a little conflicted because it's a fun track, but I liked it because of the instrumental purely and the melody choice. Those are the only two things. Everything else was like kind of like I don't know. I'm indifferent just about everything else. But those other two things that I really liked, I really fucked with. So it'll be interesting how this kind of stacks up with how often I listen to this album, just because, again, after every reaction, I listen to these albums multiple times to see if it's gonna stay in my, my library. This one's gonna be an interesting one because, again, like, she has a vocal double on this one, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But track 3, Perfume, which is sung mostly / fully by Britney.
Do I imagine it, or do I see a stare? Is there still longing there? Oh, I hate myself and I feel crazy. Such a classic tale. I want to believe it's just you and me.
You see, like 50 seconds in, it doesn't have that unique how do I say this? It doesn't have that unique Britney delivery that I'm always used to, that I'm always referencing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could hear it. It's just like, it's not fully her, like just how it sounds.
So I wait for you to call.
Oh, I didn't like that drop. I didn't like that drop.
And while I wait, I put on my perfume. Yeah, I want it all over you. I'm gonna mark my territory.
Yeah, like, this instrumental is not good. Also, just like subject matter wise, like lyrically too, is not like the greatest. Like, we've heard Breathe on Me, man. How vivid and descriptive she is. You can name a lot of her other songs, right? And while I wait, I put on my perfume. Yeah, I want it all over you. I'm gonna mark my territory. That's not the greatest songwriting that I've heard from her before.
I wanna fill the room when she's in it with you. Please don't forget me. Do I imagine it or catch these moments? I know you got history, but I'm your girlfriend. Now I'm your girlfriend. So I wait for you to call, and I try to act natural. Have you been thinking about her, about me? And while I wait, I put.
I'm not gonna finish this song. I'm reading the rest of the lyrics right now. It's the same thing. It's like, again, it just doesn't feel. This song doesn't have life. Perfume doesn't have life. It just feels like you sprayed some like very cheap perfume and it kind of went away after 5 minutes. That wasn't a good song. It wasn't a good song. I mean, she's detailing insecurity, right? And fear of losing somebody. But they're trying to go for like an emotional kind of pop song slash radio friendly song. It didn't have nothing, like, it was like plain chicken, like if you boiled some chicken and then just never put shit on it. It was just like that. It needed some spice, it needed some size, it needed a little bit of rice. And it had none of that. But anyways, track 4, It Should Be Easy, featuring will.i.am. I don't want to hear will.i.am with Britney Spears, bro. Okay, will.i.am is gonna. Never mind.
I've been thinking, just sitting thinking on why I love you and all the reasons. And if I lost you, boy, if I lost you, I'd lose myself and I wouldn't feel the way I feel now. You bring me sin, yes, you bring me sin. You make me feel like a million billion. I'll let you.
I think they put like a lot of modulation on her voice. Like one of those vocal effects. Like a lot of people, when they hear a vocal effect, they automatically assume auto-tune, but there's like a lot of other stuff too. I think they put a lot of that for her like EDM era, specifically this song, obviously, because I'm listening to it. But I would love to hear her with her regular, voice, like that Britney album, the self-titled album, that voice on this one. Like, think about it.
Baby love, It should be easy. It shouldn't be complicated. It should be easy. I don't know how else to say it, say it, say it, say it.
I do like this part right here.
I got visions, but I got visions of me and you happily just living. Although they're out there, then you.
Okay, I don't like the verses. I don't like the way they're being delivered. I also don't like the instrumental during the verses, but when that drop comes for that little 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, that I do really like that part. Because I'm picturing, again, being outside and that drop happening. Everybody, yeah. Maybe it's my experiences at festivals that make me like those sections a little bit more.
It shouldn't be complicated. It should be easy.
This little 15 seconds, man.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
Okay, I had to turn it off because will.i.am was gonna sing the rest of the track, and I don't think will.i.am and Britney Spears should ever have anything together ever in other worlds. In other universes, they should never make music together. I think will.i.am should just leave Britney alone. It should be easy. That wasn't really easy to listen to. There's another EDM pop track, a very robotic vocal effects and a synth driven beat, obviously because it's EDM. But that was like way too formulaic. I do like the drop for the 15-20 seconds that it happens, but then after that it's just like I'm good with the rest of the stuff. Like if it was remixing to something else, I would like it, but like, there's no life to the tracks. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just there, but nothing worth gravitating to. Anyways, the next song is Tick Tick Boom with T.I. T.I. has a song with Britney? Oh yeah, we gotta check. Tick Tick Boom. Okay, Britney's on here.
You got a sex siren in your face. Let me get up on it. Let me get up on it. Let me get up on it. Talk dirty to me, babe. Every time I want it. Every time I want it. Every time I want it. Hush, please, no more games. No more of the same thing. Boy, can you tell me, baby, make me tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 baby, make me.
Nah, that bass was really crazy. That really threw me off. Like I was like, holy shit, that bass, like my eardrum just like you know those guys that post those videos on TikToks or on IG Reels where they're in a car and they put songs with like a heavy amount of bass and like everything in the like their whole inside of the car is distorted now. That's kind of, I feel like they should make a video with this song right here. For a second it had some Britney feel to it. It had like that vocal delivery that I'm really used to hearing from her. But it don't linger too long. That is an exorbitant amount of bass.
Not too slow, not too quick, baby, make me tick, tick,
God. Whoa.
shut your mouth, fuck it up. Why you wanna flaunt it? Why you wanna flaunt it? Why you wanna flaunt it? Your turn, switch it up. Let me get up on it. Let me get up on it.
Hey, coming for a minute, let me taste you, babe. Light your few dead nature, babe. Like my brain had you going insane, but my dynamite stick, know the dry chick crazy, babe. And while you laying on your bed with your feet up, right there in my white beater. She like the way I eat her, beat her, treat her like an animal, somebody called Peter. Put a little bit of this inside of my
Okay.
then put the thing in and have her running like a meter on the cab in the city where the girls all pretty. Find me in the club where the girls get busy with the explosion.
So I do fuck with T.I. pretty heavily, especially, you know, growing up listening to primarily hip hop music. I didn't know T.I. and Britney were on a song together ever in my life, but I'm just finding this out now. T.I.'s part was pretty nice. Like I knew he was gonna flow over this just because he does have that, you know, Atlanta just faster paced cadence sometimes, which is pretty fucking fire. Now, the song in its entirety is not a bad song, but it's like, am I gonna listen to this again? Like, when am I gonna listen to this again?
Baby, make me take, don't not too slow, not too quick. Baby, make me tick, boom.
Tick, tick, boom. So not a bad track. All right, it was cool. It was all right. Like, it's good for a first listen. But am I gonna listen to that song again multiple times? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, this is probably her most central song that we've heard so far on this album. You could tell it's definitely been cleaned up just a little bit. It doesn't have that true kind of essence of seduction that we are used to hearing from her. Very dark and very, 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 very bass heavy. Like, my ears feel like they're about to just pop out because these headphones, like, it's crazy. That could get very exhausting to listen to. And this, again, not a track that I look forward to listening to again. But again, was it a bad track? No, but we've heard better, man. We've heard better. Next track now is track 6, Body Ache. Okay, so Maya.
I wanna dance till my body ache a little bit longer. Turn you on, make you radiate a little bit stronger.
I'm not gonna lie, Maya really does sound pretty similar to Britney Spears. Like, she is doing a pretty solid job copying the shit out of her.
You how I want shot, show you how I want shot till my body ache.
What the fuck?
On a whole nother level, you got a one-way ticket. I got you riding the curve. You wanna kick it. Start up a riot. A little bit longer. Turn you on, make you radiate.
This would be if I wasn't doing this on camera, this would be a skip right now. Like, I'm ready to move on to the next track.
Till my body ache. Tonight we take it higher. What I got ain't no game. Won't stop till you breathe heavy. There'll be no turning back. I'm all up on ya. You want it, doja. You make my body ache. You make my body ache. You make my body ache.
Why do all the worst songs, like, the part you hate the most is the part they repeat the most? And every song that they always do that. I don't know why. I have like a list of, I can make a playlist of about 50 plus songs where all of them that I absolutely don't like, they just have the tendency to keep repeating the same shit over and over in the song as if it's gonna make it better and make you get it stuck in your head. Body Ache, not a good song. I'm kind of like, I'm losing my life now as the album keeps going on. We started off okay. We started off pretty decently, but as the album goes on, man, you could definitely tell this was tailored toward radio play or trying their absolute best to seize an EDM moment in music at the time. Because I mean, if you're smart, if there's a moment going on in the music landscape, you're going to capitalize off it. But it's clear that the people involved in making this project aren't artists themselves. They're in charge of stuff and they are trying to make a business decision without the tools inherently to make the product, if you get what I'm saying. Just like if like a label exec was forcing an artist to make a certain kind of music, like the label exec can't make a hit, but they're gonna force these sounds onto the artist. And you can hear that with this album is the songwriting is very tailored toward radio play. The instrumentals are very tailored toward radio play. The melody choices, like even the cleaning of some of the lyrics, it's like, what the fuck? And then they're gonna repeat the same shit over and over again to try to make it catchy, but it just makes me annoyed a lot more. Man, you guys ruined a pretty good artist, man. Damn, man, they really did Britney dirty. Track 7 is Till It's Gone, and this one is Maya again.
I'm blind from the tears that fall like rain. So lost ever since you went away. Sometimes our lives forever change. My heart's never gonna be the same. Cause you can't, and you can't me your place.
You see, like that melody right there, like breaking up the syllables is. They're trying to create that you know, that there's a certain time in music where this is prevalent, and they're trying to recreate it to the best of their ability. It's just it's not sticky. It's not sticking, man.
In my mind, the life we had replaced. Now everywhere I turn, I see your face. Cause you can't.
See what I mean? They're gonna keep repeating the part that I don't like the most, and they're gonna keep doing it and keep doing it. I bet you it happens at least 4 more times as the song goes on. I feel like they're going EDM with this one, but they're adding like a little bit of dubstep in there, and it should work. But again, it's very abrupt and doesn't seem authentic or organic. It definitely feels forced. Hold on, this part kind of fire. I can't finish that, bro. I can't finish that. I hate that so much. Oh my gosh, that drop is so bad. Like, again, the people who were trying to make this album for Britney Spears to force her to make it, you could tell, like, it. Oh my gosh, man. I feel so bad for Britney Spears. Because you look at the rest of the previous album she's made, when she had creative control, and how fucking fire they are, and you could tell it's missing the Britney Spears touch. It's missing the uniqueness that makes it her. They're trying to force this EDM sound with a dramatic drop that, damn, man, now I'm angry for her. Like, how could y'all do that to Britney, man? Oh my gosh. I can't even explain my thoughts after these tracks because of how pissed I am. Because it's like, think about it. If she never went under this conservatorship, how much more classics, how much more hits would she have? Even as just a human being, right? Like, nobody deserves to go through the shit that she went through. But, oh my gosh. All right, let me move on now before I feel like ending this video, because now I'm pissed. Track 8, which is Passenger.
I can't let go of control. I can't let go and I know. Don't know the way ahead of me. One day at a time is all I need. There was a time without trust. There was a time without love.
It sounds like a mixture of pop, EDM, and like a rock vocal delivery. You know, when she was like, I love rock and roll. Like, they're trying to recreate that voice, that delivery on this one a little bit, but it's not working over this instrumental, man.
But we'll see more Saturday night. Oh, Saturday night. Oh, Saturday night. Oh, Saturday night.
Like, none of the lyrics are grabbing me either.
So let's take a walk and get lost. Let's take a chance on finding us. I wanna see the world with you. Every step feels so brand new. So I want you to take the wheel. I've never been a passenger though.
Bro, it's so lifeless. Like, they're trying. I hear them trying, but it's just like, what the? It's lifeless, man. Oh, they're trying to create emotion by making this a mid tempo like pop track, and a lot. And then with the lyrics, they're kind of giving this message of letting go of control and trusting someone else, but it don't work because it's not Britney. Britney just has so much emotion, so much feel. When she's invested into a track, you hear that shit in the ad libs too, in the delivery, in the lyrics. You hear that shit. Oh my gosh, man! Like I've only been listening to Britney Spears how many months now? Like only like probably, I don't know, maybe less than 6 months. And even I can sense like, yo, that feeling is not there. Should I listen to the rest of this track? I'm gonna play a little bit more. I'm gonna play just a little bit more.
I never knew how good it would feel without a map.
Yeah, that without a map shit is garbage.
And now we're finally falling, 'cause I was giving you half, now I'm all in. My hands in the air while you drive. This is living. This is living. This is living. Yeah. I'll let you lead the way now, 'cause I want you to take the wheel. I've never been a passenger.
Yeah, this was 50-50 Britney and Maya. If I'm Britney Spears, I'm mad as hell at Maya. Like, yo, you get your ass away from me. Like, don't. All right, man. Track 9, Chilling With You, featuring Jamie Lynn, which I believe is your sister. Shout out to all the Zoe 101 watchers out there.
You. I laughed so much that I cried. I danced so much till I was tired. I drank some red wine and now I'm walking.
There's no fucking way. I just saw the list. This was mostly sung by Maya. This is your sister. This is Britney's sister. So Maya and Britney's sister on a track together. Yo, that is wild.
And you know, I'm feeling alright, 'cause I don't got to worry about a thing.
Maya sounds like if Britney was a little bit more chipmunkish. Oh no, a drop is coming. That was not needed.
When I'm with you, I'm chillin', I'm chillin'. When I'm with you, I'm chillin', I'm chillin'. When I'm with you, I'm chillin', I'm chillin'. When I'm with you, I'm chillin'.
That drop was not needed. They did a whole dynamic shift that was definitely that wasn't needed, and nobody asked for that.
I sang so loud that I smiled. I made it worth my while.
What?
I drank some white wine. Now I'm walking on the sky.
Oh my gosh.
I'm feeling alright.
Bro, I can hear that drop coming again.
When I'm with you, I'm chillin', I'm chillin'. When I'm with you,
No, bro. I don't have to listen to this shit. I'm sorry. Look, the rest of the song is when I'm with you, I'm chilling, I'm chilling. That's a whole minute 17 left in the song. They're gonna keep singing that shit. Breathe. And then they got the nerve to put out a deluxe version. Oh my gosh. Mind you, all this, everything I'm saying right now, all this kind of hate that I'm giving out is not directed towards Britney Spears. It's directed to the whole team and everybody involved in trying to force her to make this shit. It has nothing to do with Britney Spears. I respect Britney Spears. She's a goat. She's cemented. She is one of the fucking forefront people of music in general that created a sound and people are trying to copy them and are inspired by them. That is established already. By the way, there was this one person in my Femme Fatale reaction saying that I was so hateful and that I'm a piece of shit and that Britney's worst song in her entire life will amount to more things that I will ever do in my life. I'm like, yo, I was pretty respectful in that reaction. Like, you know, I didn't give out too much hate. Now this one I'm giving out a lot of hate, but even I don't think I'm too disrespectful either. Like I try to stay in my lane. I don't say nothing outlandish, you know? I'm just giving my opinion about how it sounds. But shout out to that person, man. Shout out to you. I didn't even block you. I should have blocked you, but I kind of want you to comment. You're probably going to be back watching the Britney Jean reaction. And if you are, what's up? I don't know who you are, but you need a hug. You need a hug. You was dissing me while I was eating chicken and rice. I was reading my comments eating chicken and rice, and you was dissing me like that. Hey man, shout out to you though. Okay, the next song is "Don't Cry," and "Don't Cry" is mostly by Britney. It's sad that I gotta keep referring to this too. That's another thing. Oh my god. All right, we're almost done. That sounds familiar though. I think this interpolates from something else. So I don't think I've heard this before, but I was able to guess the melody, no problem. So that's how you know it's formulaic.
We can't keep standing there. Let's move on and be stronger. Even though we can't go, let go. Can't hold on when love is broken. This is gonna be our last goodbye. Our love is gone, but I'll survive.
You see, look, the problem is you need Britney to be Britney, and she's hindered because this instrumental is making her do a certain sound that is not what she is usually doing. It's like putting a golf player and putting them in a whole nother sport, putting them in football. What makes them great at golf is not going to make them great at football. And you can do that with any sport. Britney Spears, like Femme Fatale, there's some bangers on there, right? Even though I'm not the greatest fan of the entirety of the album, there's some bangers in there. And those elements that make that fire are not on here because she's very this is too much into like the EDM genre. Mind you, Britney Spears is, no matter what genre she's in, she's very expansive. She's not staying in the box. These instrumentals are making her stay in the box, and yeah, that's why it's missing so much. Like, how do you go from "let me break the ice, allow me to do you right" to this?
In the beginning, we were both crazy. We were crazy in love, but now that it's ending, we're just crazy. Because we're love with no trust. Pack my bags, can't take no more. Adios, I'm out the door.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hopeful after the first two tracks. I was like, y'all was blowing this out of proportion. This is gonna be fire. And then after that, it was like a huge drop off.
I'm out the door. Hide your tears and dry your eyes, 'cause I don't wanna see you cry.
I'm about to fucking cry right now because ain't no way y'all did Britney Spears like this, man. There's no way. I can't even describe my thoughts on these songs. This song is about moving on and just having like this closure after a heartbreak. But you can actually flip that and just given her circumstances, you're like, damn, man. Damn. Because they're trying to be emotional. They're making it more of a smoother melodic pop song. Decreasing the tempo, but it's like, there's no pizzazz. You know when SpongeBob did the rainbow shit like that? Ain't no rainbow, man. It's just like, he was like, imagination. Like, there's no imagination to this at all. Do I want to listen to these? All right, track 11, Brightest Morning Star. I don't think these are, yeah. Yeah, whatever. We're not looking at them no more. Track 11, Brightest Morning Star.
You are the light of my beautiful life. You are the light of my beautiful life. Hands and pray, 'cause life is tough some days, but I will not lose faith, 'cause you will lead the way. You're my light when it gets dark. You're always in my heart. You're my brightest morning star.
You know what's crazy is like it's not bad. The verses are actually okay. It's just that when they're trying to build up the drop, I'm not fucking with that because they're trying so hard with that drop and it's just not working. Like this part is okay. It's all right. It's not crazy, but it's cool.
Of my beautiful life. You are the light of my beautiful life.
You see, that song had a lot of potential. It was all right. It was pretty cool. As the song went on, I gained an appreciation for it. Again, that build up to the drop was a little bit forceful. I think what was missing in that song, Brightest Morning Star, is like just her normal songwriting. I feel like Britney herself, full creative control, could have really done something special with that song. But it was very catchy as you listen to it. And again, if this came on and I was in the room when it came on, like I can definitely nod my head to it. But am I going crazy over it? No, but it is an okay song. Like track 12 is Hold On Tight.
So wicked in the way he moves.
Oh, I dare you put a drop on this one. I'm gonna skip it.
Don't miss it. Do not be a fool. It's a long way. It's a long way home. Light inside of me. I just wanna fall into his arms tonight. Someone tell me I will be alright.
You see, so again, not a bad track. It's not. It's okay. But I've heard her do something similar to this, but in the Britney way. Don't let me be the last to know. Come on, man. Am I right? And there's plenty other examples that you can name where it's a slower tempo track, a little bit more emotional. The vocal delivery is semi-similar to this, but it's just lacking that it factor to it. And I also feel like the songwriting on this could be a little bit stronger, but it's okay.
It ignites my
I
bones.
do kind of want to skip it though. I'm not gonna lie.
He comes to me in my dreams and tells me what I need to know. He makes me feel so at ease. Someone tell me I can't find the way. I feel it when it's all the thunder and rain. The cinema is fading away. I gotta make my way through the night, holding on with all of my might. And when I'm
This
lost
bridge is
and I
okay.
can't find the way, I feel the pieces
Okay, hold on.
breaking away of my
Nah, this bridge is crazy. You hear that? And then that, yeah, I fuck with this bridge right here. Let's run it back a little bit. This is probably the most, yeah, it's been a while since we had a pretty good aspect to the song that I really enjoyed. That was nice.
all the thunder and rain. The cinema is fading away. I gotta make my way through the night, holding on with all of
Hey.
my might. And when I'm lost and I can't find the way, I feel the pieces breaking away of myself with all of my might. Don't let go, just hold on tight.
Everybody, let me hear you.
He comes to me in my dreams and tells me what I need to know. He makes me feel so at ease.
Okay.
And guides me
This one's
through
this
the
one's solid.
light
This
to
one is solid.
know. Hold on tight.
Now this one is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, if you shorten the first verse a little bit and you don't make it as lengthy in the middle section of the song, it's pretty fire. Like this song was what, almost 3.5 minutes long. You could remove about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. This shit would be a banger. It just kind of dragged a little bit towards like the ending of the first verse, the hook, and then the second verse. It just kind of dragged in that section. But once I skipped towards the bridge and got towards the ending, that's what I really fuck with. That was nice. That was nice. The bridge and the ending specifically. Okay, I'll give you that one, Britney Jean. I'll give you that one. See, it ain't that hard. Like there's some aspects that I like, but they just don't got that it factor to it. But that one was pretty good. Track 13 is Now That I Found You.
On a shameless night in a nameless place, I thought that love was a hopeless case till I found you. And you don't know how you saved me, and you don't know.
You see, like a minute into the song, that buildup is very, very slow.
I can see the light. I have flown away. I have come alive. I am blown away.
That's what I mean by it's not organic. It took a whole ass minute for the buildup, and once that drop kind of came in, it got very optimistic, very like triumphant feel. Like, you know, they're aiming for that feeling of trying to capture a moment in music during this time.
I have found myself. I have lost the hate. I have found the love. I can see the truth. Now that I found you. Now that I found you.
This sounds like you would put this in a commercial for like Nickelodeon or Disney.
Lived a wasteful life in a hateful city. All my life I've waited for this day. I've waited for you. Now I adore you. All my life I've waited for this day. I've waited for you.
Oh my gosh, man. This bridge is not even changing.
I can see the light. I have flown away.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I saw in the beginning of the track it's like a 4+ minute song. I'm like, there's no fucking way. I skipped towards the bridge to see if it will like change up a little bit, add some variation. Nah, not at all. Not at all. Now That I Found You, nah, I'm good. I wish I didn't find that one. Oh my god. All right, so track 14 is Perfume, but it's the Dreamy mix. I'll play a little of it, but I already know I'm not gonna play all of it.
Do I imagine it, or do I see a stare? Is there still longing there? Oh, I'm gonna mark my territory. Imagine it, I'll catch these moments.
I'm pretty good off that, man. I'm pretty good off that. Anyways, that is the first reaction to Britney Jean, the deluxe version. It started off okay with Alien and Work Bitch. I was like, y'all are blowing this out of proportion, man. Like, this ain't bad. This is okay. This is pretty solid. And then we got into the rest of the album, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I still don't think it's as bad as the way the comments were saying. I think what angers me the most is I can hear the orchestration of this whole entire plan while listening to this album, and that's what makes me frustrated. It's not necessarily that the music is bad, it's more so the fact that I can hear that it's inauthentic, it's not organic, and the people surrounding her were definitely trying to profit off a time in music that was selling good, I hate to use this word, but good vibes, if you get what I'm saying. The EDM scene, when it started to pop up, and it's an era that I'm semi-familiar with. I mean, I kind of was just barely starting to form an actual music taste during that time, and I was kind of getting into some EDM music due to like my cousin and him being outside and just going to concerts and shit like that. Me being younger, he was showing me his playlist. There was no Britney in his playlist, by the way. By the way, that's another thing. The TikTok people hate me because they don't believe that I listened to Britney Spears for the first time. Bro, if I could, I wish I could show you a picture of the house I grew up in, and I want you to guess if your life was on the line. Do you think anybody in that house was listening to Britney Spears? Just by the look of the house, and how like there's no way I was gonna be able to listen to Britney Spears during that time period. And I also want to add the fact that I could have walked to go see Chief Keef film the music video I don't like. I want to add those things. And then people were like, how can you still, it's Britney Spears. I'm like, bro, there's a lot of rap songs that I can bring up to y'all, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't even know it. But anyways, back to the album. Okay, so my main problem with this is I don't necessarily prefer EDM Britney Spears. Femme Fatale, a lot of people hold that album in a very high regard. Some songs have grew on me, some songs have fallen out of love with. I just prefer Britney to be in her motherfucking bag, right? The Britney self-titled album, In the Zone, Blackout, obviously. I even like her earlier projects. I mean, I like that 90s R&B pop feel. Like, I like that shit. But in terms of her and the EDM phase, mind you, Femme Fatale could have been a fucking banger of an album in my opinion. It just had too many songs in there. If she kind of condensed it, it would be so much fire. But again, I'm still listening to that album, so again, with some more time, I'm probably gonna like it a little bit more, but we'll see. Britney Jean, they're trying to capitalize off literally, they're trying to, you see, I'm so frustrated I can't even talk. They're trying to profit off of pop music in this EDM glitter era where they're trying to sell everybody life feels good right now, just listen to some music and vibe out, with like very formulaic drops, formulaic instrumentals, songwriting that has been cleaned up so much with the exception of Work Bitch. But even Work Bitch was like Britney started off the song, it was like, don't stop because she's halfway there. Like the way she started off Give Me More, the way she started off I Got a Plan, Get Naked, like the way, think about those songs, the way she's, you know, and then you hear stuff like this and it's very cleaned up and polished, and it's like putting on like a dress on a mannequin. I don't know, man. I don't know. That is the first reaction to Britney Jean. I don't know how many subscribers I'm gonna lose this time. If y'all didn't like the Femme Fatale one, man, oh my gosh, you're not gonna like this one. But shout out to all those who have sticked around. I fuck with you heavy, regardless if we differ in opinions music wise. It's all good, you know. Shout out to y'all who really are here for the vibes too. Definitely do appreciate everybody for sticking around. It's not like personal. Like, all this is constructive criticism. I don't have anything personal against Britney Spears, because y'all have seen, out of all the other albums that I've listened to, bangers and fire, and it's crazy, it's awesome. This one's just not it for me. All my critiques on this album is not against Britney Spears, it's the people involved in forcing her to make this. But again, shout out to everybody who still rocks with me, even though we have a difference in opinions. Shout out to you. Till next time, catch you on the next one.